You're beautiful, you're perfect just like you are.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Georgia. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I make oxtail. So if you guys do want to see this video, make sure you guys go ahead, like the video, share the video, subscribe, and also leave a comment down below. I started off by laying out all the products that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using some bell pepper, onion, scallion, thyme, bay leaf. There's some meat season, oxtail season, allspice, crushed pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, oxtail season, some ketchup, and I'm also going to be putting some crushed garlic. So you guys will see that in the upcoming clip. And this is just a close-up of the seasoning that I'm going to be using. And the oxtail was reasonable price, so I got 2 oxtail for $49, $50, and it's a bunch of oxtail, and the pieces were actually really thick. So yeah, so if you guys do want to know how to make oxtail, just continue watching this video. Now we're going to start off by getting our lime, and we're going to wash the meat to make sure that it's cleansed properly. So once the meat is washed, we're going to go ahead and start seasoning it. So I'm using this oxtail season. I got it on Amazon because I could not find oxtail season anywhere in the store. I'm in Kentucky right now. So now we're going to get some garlic powder. Going to get some crushed pepper. And I couldn't find real pepper either. Get some onion powder. Meat season, and this is meat season I actually brought from Fort Lauderdale. Some allspice, some thyme, some oxtail season, now we're gonna go ahead and cut up our dry season. Once our dry seasoning is cut up, we're gonna just add everything to the bowl. So we're gonna start off with some onions. Once the onions are finished cutting up, we're gonna start with our bell pepper. And we're using the yellow, the red, and also the green today. If you do have fresh pepper, you can go ahead and add that in. Some thyme and 2 bay leaves. So now we're gonna get our seasoning, and we're gonna just add it to the other mixture. Now we're gonna rub that in. You want to make sure that the seasoning cover all the meat. That's how it's supposed to look. But before we cover it, I forgot one of the seasoning. So we're gonna put some crushed garlic on this. Yeah, I didn't remember until I put it in the fridge and I was like, oop, I forgot to put the crushed garlic. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the crushed garlic on this before we put it in the fridge. Right here, you see me put it in the crushed garlic. And this is about like a teaspoon of diced garlic. So once that is done, you want to cover it and you want to marinate it overnight. I marinated it for like 12 hours. You want to do that. The longer you marinate it, the better it tastes. So if you don't have time, you can marinate it for 3 hours or so. But the longer you marinate it, the more the season soak in the meat, the more flavor you get. So you can do that. Marinate it overnight and then we can start cooking. So this is where I'm at. I'm taking it out the next day and we're gonna just start cooking. So I went ahead last night and I seasoned the oxtail and I just took it out the fridge. So this is the oxtail right here. It's well marinated. Look at that. That's how it's looking. Smells so good. So right now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it on the stove and we're gonna brown each side. So let's go ahead and start this video. So now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put our pot on the stove and we're gonna let that hot. Once it's hot, we're gonna put some oil. We don't want to put too much oil in the pot because we already have fat on the oxtail that will be producing oil. We're gonna just put the oxtail in and we're gonna brown them on both sides. And yes, I didn't go ahead and take the fat off because the fat gives the food a little bit more flavor and the oxtail will shrink. So I leave the fat on. So now that is brown on the one side, you want to just turn that and brown the other side. Once both sides are brown, you want to just take that out and I'm putting it back in the same container that I seasoned it in. And for those remaining oxtail, I went ahead and separated it from the seasoning. So as you can see right here, I'm just putting those in. And you want to just continue the process of browning on both sides. That one is already brown, so we're going to take that out. now that both sides are done, we're gonna go ahead and add the other pieces back to the pot. And we're gonna just cover the pot and let it simmer. We're gonna make it simmer for maybe like 10 minutes, produce its own water before we start adding water to the pot. So it's about 10 minutes, it starts producing its own water, and now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some water to the pot. If you want, you can add hot water, and right here the water that I'm adding in is hot. It's from the pipe, but I'm telling you, these pipes in Kentucky, the water in Kentucky, it will burn you. When you put it on hot, it will burn you. So yeah, and I'm just putting a lot of water so it actually covers the oxtail. Right here you can see it. It's been cooking for about 4.5 hours. It took me like 5 hours to finish cooking it. Yeah, oxtail take a while to cook. So as you can see, I could put the fork through it. It's getting tender now. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and add water to the seasoning and then just put it in the pot and let that just cook, simmer, and just cook until like all the season is like mashed out, basically until you can't see the peppers or anything. Just want to make that cook, and the oxtail is like tender, it's like falling off the bone. That's how you want your oxtail to be. And look how big those oxtails are, same way. And the gravy was so good. So to make it authentic Jamaican oxtail, we got to put our butter beans in the oxtail and some ketchup. You're gonna go ahead and put some butter bean and ketchup in the oxtail. Let that cook for about 20 minutes or so, just to make the butter bean cook fully and everything just come together perfectly. So right here I'm just putting the butter bean in, and then we put in some ketchup. I'm going to combine that. And let that cook for like 20 minutes on low to medium. Once that is done, we want to plate it out. I went ahead and I add some rice and peas with some fresh veggie, and this is how it looks. So good. Make sure you guys go ahead and like the video, and also leave a comment down below if you guys are going to try this. Let me know, and also tag me in the video. Okay guys, so the food is finished and this is how it looks right here. And I just paired it with some rice and peas, some veggie. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys go ahead, like the video, share the video, subscribe, and also leave a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Love y'all.